Yeesh. Man. Man. I'm new to this. So you're going to have to give me a bit of... I'm not going to get this right straight away. This is kind of funny. Alright. Test. I hope you can hear this right. Test. Peace. Here we are, this is me. Blessing the people in the aircraft. Classic. So what else did I say to that lady? I said that what brought you here today? What brought you here today? What happened to you today to get you here? And they said they had an abusive partner and everything happened at once, and they had a mental health team who said the wrong thing. So, partners, sometimes we can find ourselves with the wrong partner, someone that's not good for us. We can find ourselves with narcissists. We can be in a situation of narcissistic abuse whereby we're not allowed to be ourselves, you know. And the only way out is to have boundaries. You see, when you have boundaries, you have your own rules. If someone goes beyond your rules, then you go your own way. There is a point when, as a shy, a meek person, you will stand up for yourself. And then those around you will say, well, hang on a minute, you were quite useful to me when you were a shy little timid thing. Actually, I would quite like you to be that again, if you wouldn't mind. And you say, well, no, I don't actually want to do what you want. My life isn't doing whatever you want, making you feel happy. We find ourselves doing what others want all the time, you know? And we need to find our own way. And that means our own failures, that means what it means. Okay, don't hurt yourself, okay? You're here for a reason. The reason is you're going to help someone. That someone is going to make the world perfect, brand new, special. I might be telling that person right now, the person that's going to go to make life better for us all, you know? Heaven on earth. That's the mission, that's my mission. Heaven on earth, you see? It seems to me like we live in hell. Now, a lot of people won't agree with that. A lot of people have families, a lot of people have everything they want, everything they need. To them, they're in paradise. But let's not consider that hell is a paradise for a few. For a few demons at the top. I'm sure hell is perfect, you know. And perhaps it is that hell isn't fire and brimstone, but it is this physical place that we find ourselves in. Perhaps these billionaires are like the demons that administrate hell, you know. For them, they can profit exponentially on the backs of us, our labour, our poverty, our suffering, you know. The billionaires, they've made the world how they want. And the spirit of economics, be it capitalism or any other. I'm not a big, you know, I'm not cursing capitalism because it got us here. However, perhaps here isn't the ultimate place, and in fact, you know, perhaps capitalism gets us so far and then it becomes vestigial where it realistically can go no further. It seems to me that in the last 10 years, peace to the people in the plane. And peace to you, my friend. Hey, you're struggling and you're suffering. You've been through it all. You've been through so much, but you're here now, okay? You're here now, you've made it. I want to tell you something quite special, just a little sideline to what I was saying. But this is your power. You needed help, you looked for help, you found help, you're getting help, okay? You did that through your own being. Your mind, body and soul manifested what you need. But first it manifested what you really didn't need, okay? And that's what we're going through right now. Experiencing a state of, this is not what I need. But what we don't need illuminates us to what we do need. It's like flicking a coin. Sometimes you can't decide what you want to do, so you think to yourself, yeah, I'll flick a coin. And then when you flick a coin, it's not the answer that you want, but at least you know the answer that you want, you know? So, we're in it, we're doing it. The mission is this, heaven on earth, okay? It seems to me the hell on earth thing is a kind of collective ramification of our collective selfishness, you know? The selfishness of the billionaires. We think we can be a billionaire. We try and do the same things. We've got the cars, we've got the new build houses and all the rest of it, but we're no happier. The world's in no better a place. What are we going to do? You know? What we're going to do is we're going to create heaven on earth, first in our mind. Heaven on earth is a place where there is no poverty, there is no homelessness, there is no greed, okay? Just a nice middle band where there is not too little and not too much. No one has too much, no one has too little. We all have enough, okay? No one has a right to be jealous that we give those who never had enough something, you know? Because a lot of it revolves around jealousy, around our own feelings. Feeling is at the heart of this whole thing. You know, what we feel, we believe. But feelings don't equal truth, you know? If feelings were true, then we could never be wrong about anything, you know? We feel that someone who doesn't look okay isn't okay. We feel that someone who does look okay is okay. And we're wrong. We're blindsided. Blindsided. Blessings to the people on the plane. About 130 odd people on that plane probably. And I wish them all peace. I wish them all an end to the suffering. Well, I don't know. Suffering is here for a reason to teach us. Suffering, we experience more and we learn and we grow more from a week of suffering than we do for 10 years. And so here is my message of peace and of love to you, everyone, and all the people that are crushing you into dust, okay? Here's what we need. Forgiveness. I forgive you. I forgive those people. You must forgive yourself, forgive your universe. We cannot get better while we feel bad on ourselves and while we feel bad on the universe. If we're trying to get revenge, we're thinking about revenge. We cannot move on. If we're trying to feel bad about it all, we're depressed, we can't move on. Forgive yourself for feeling those ways. Forgive those people for being such children, you know. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forgive them. We have to forgive them. Forgive ourselves for feeling this way. Forgive yourself 100%, and tomorrow you can wake up and be a new person because you have no baggage. You have no baggage, and it doesn't matter about a thing, you know. And I free you of everything. I free you of everything that you need to be freed of, and I let you be anything that you want to be. Because I love you. I love you more than anyone has ever loved you. Because I can let you be free in a way that no one has ever let you be free. What happened to you to get you to this point? I'm sorry about it. You know? I'm sorry about them. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. 100%, and we can move on. We can move on. When you realise that you are here with a message, with a mission to make others realise that their suffering is for a reason, it's to make them grow into the person that they are, and that we won't stop suffering until we start on our mission to make the world a better place, make heaven on earth through one small good deed at a time. It doesn't matter what we do. I go out with the express intention to feed a crow some bread. I watch it eat. I know that it's going to not die of starvation because of my efforts, and I watch it fly away. And that makes me fly away. That makes my heart soar into the sky. It makes my soul soar into the sky. It makes me soar. I soar. Now I'm flying high with the birds. Now I touch the sky. Now I'm closer to the burning, blinding, shining light, which I identify with. I shine warmth and illumination to you and in you to be with you at all times. I shine love in 360-degree direction at all times. Sometimes I burn up, sometimes I burn out. I rest 100%, and then I'm free to give 100%, and I'm here to do that until I cannot. And when I cannot, you will. And when you cannot, those who you inspire will. Yes? So that's why you're here. You are special. Those who mean to crush you will tell you you're special in time, because they're just children. Here's why you shouldn't be angry with your universe, no matter what it does to you. It's but a child. It's but an ignorant child, and it doesn't know any better. It really doesn't. So we've got to give it compassion and forgiveness, because we can't be angry at something which is so ignorant that it conceals itself in illusion. The universe is an illusion. The self, it is an illusion. The ego, it is an illusion. If the ego is an illusion, if the self is an illusion, if the universe is an illusion, then what are we? What is it? It's all one. One great big illusion, one great big lesson. So remember that the surface level truth is not the ultimate truth. How things feel and seem, that's not the ultimate representation of truth. Truth always lies underneath the surface level. Truth lies underneath the surface level. The truth is quite often the opposite of that which it displays. Maskirovka, the Russians say. It's all things conceal their true identity. All things conceal a reality which is ultimately opposite to that which they display. You know, this is why they say, don't judge a book by its cover, or appearances can be deceptive, deceiving. This is the truth of nature. This is why we have to examine things and go beyond the surface level. You know, those who are homophobic should explore their centre, which seeks to explore homosexuality freely. If we were given the chance, we would do that, and there would be no issue, no anger in it. It's just those around us, they need to see that anger from us. Peace and love. Hey, this is the first proper time I've gotten out into the nature, into the public to do this. I feel great. I'm going to put this up tonight, no matter how stupid it makes me look. I'm not at my best. I know the microphone's going to sound windy. I know that my voice is going to sound cloggy, clumpy, weird. Yeah, I haven't got a very good voice for recording. I haven't got the works, but it doesn't matter. The message is more important than anything. Whatever mockery people can do on me, one, says more about them. Yeah, if they're wasting their time mocking me, they can waste their time. It's just childish, and childish attitudes need to be gotten out. So, okay, get it out, whatever, I don't care. I love you, man. I love you, we're gonna make it. We're gonna go making heaven on earth through one small good deed at a time. Big deeds. The day I walked out to help, the day I walked out and I talked someone off of jumping, I just went out with the will to help, but help pigeons and crows. And if anyone else wanted a chat, then I was there for them. And I walked past and I saw someone about to jump, and I was fully loaded with good things to say. You know. Greetings. Only slightly. No, I'm making a short video.
Sorry?
Making a short video.
Oh.
Yeah, that's alright. Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. And isn't life beautiful? Isn't life great? Isn't life a wonder? I've got in the way of so many people today. This is a special, sacred place for many people. And so really, 10 or 20 minutes in that space, you know, well, I'm taking it. I have the right to be in a space. Remember, you have a right to be in your space. But remember that we have a duty to share this world with all as well. So, for every place that you go to, leave it in a better condition. Take a little rubbish with you. It's always a good thing. In the heart of a ghetto, everyone wants to make it worse. They feel this is the way it should be. No, no. One small good deed at a time will make this place amazing. Make it beautiful. Make heaven on earth. Love arrows, man. Yes, love. Hey man, I've got so much positivity to give to you, and this is just day one. This is just day one. Okay, maybe I'll try and do a daily one, but we'll work on that. But this is my message. Get in touch with me if you are in a pickle. Peace and love. Maybe I'll do another one today.